Okie dokie. Answers to both of these. This one and this one look the same, but I just want you to make sure that you understand that there's a difference between this. We're doing the negative after we do the parent function. So technically, what we are doing is on this function is that these values that were, when x was a 1 and I plugged it in, it was a positive 1, and now it is becoming a negative 1. So now it ends up down here. And where it was a negative 1, x is negative 1 to the third, it had a negative 1 value. When I put the negative out front, it ends up becoming a positive. So this one here, we're actually reflecting about the x-axis. So I'm making sure that you understand that. And then for the other one, 1/4 x to the third, we're actually making it, we're squishing it. We are shrinking it vertically. Does that make sense? It's becoming wider, kind of. And where it was 1, it's now 1/4. 1/4 of 1, and it's 1/4 of whatever the value was. So if you can imagine the whole graph going like this and squishing vertically, it shrinks vertically. Okay? And that brings us to these questions which I can ask you, and it's really a conceptual concept here. Let's read them. That's the second time I've done that where I pressed the wrong button. Here you go. The inside and outside of a function can also be thought of as before and after we perform the operation of the parent function. So if f of x is any parent function, remember it could be anything on worksheet 1, f of negative x reflects the parent function about the blank. Negative f of x reflects the parent function about the blank. 1/a, where a is greater than or equal to 1 times f of x. 1/a is going to blank the parent function. A times f of x is greater, as long as a is greater than 1, a will blank the parent function. So I want you to talk about this with your neighbor. See if you can come up with possibilities. What would fit in these blanks? And small note, I did make a small change to what I'm going to use for these bottom two here than what is in your notes.